being thankful for the good things in our lives is easy. You know, getting that job, getting into that school, having amazing friends, having an amazing family are all good things. And yes, we should be thankful for that. But where the problem arises is being thankful for those bad things too. Not getting into that, school you wanted to, not getting that job you wanted, having all of those things around you happen that aren't necessarily good and are out of your control happen. That's where things become difficult. Ecclesiastes 7:14 says, when times are good, be happy, but when times are bad, consider this. God has made the one as well as the other. Therefore, no one can discover anything about their future. Now that last part, therefore no one can discover anything about their future, that really struck me. Because it's saying, God created the good days and the bad days, and so we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We all have plans. I have plans for my future. I know. See, even I do it. I think I know what I'm going to be doing in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, maybe. That's a maybe. Because God has plans of his own for our lives. Whether that's what we think is going to be, what's going to happen, is different, for sure. Going through those bad things is not going to be easy, and I don't think anyone's going to tell you that. They are difficult. Losing a family member, not getting that job is, regardless of the severity, it's not easy. But being thankful is part of how we get through it. Because God puts us through things for a purpose, and whatever you're going through, I'm not going to tell you what that purpose is because I don't know. That's between you and God. Just like whatever I go through, you don't know why I am going through what I am. Everyone is dealt different cards, and only God really knows how he shuffled the deck, In John 14:27 it says, he leaves us with peace. Peace that is not the same as the peace that we as human beings see. It's a different kind of peace. A lot of people go through things and they are struck with such severity that they lose themselves and they, feel as if they have no hope. But then you see people within our community, people at our church that go through things that you would say, I give up. They take it day by day, and it's almost as if it's a marvel of how great they react. I remember specifically someone lost their daughter, and they were saying, it is, I'm strong and all of these things, and I saw that and I was like, I wouldn't be strong. But where is that peace coming from? It's not coming necessarily from her, It was coming from God. He was, consoling her. And that consoling and that level of understanding and connection with God is what he wants from us. The things we go through have a purpose. Again, as I was saying before, we might not know what it is, but he is there, and he will be there and continue being there for us. Isaiah 40 that's like my favorite chapter. And half of 6 goes, all people are like grass, and all their faithfulness is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers, and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. We are fleeting. But don't think of it as we are fleeting so we're going to die, and that nothing matters. Think of it as one of a Hebrew parable that is extraordinarily common is this too shall pass. Not only are we fleeting in the grand scheme of things, but time is fleeting as well. Whatever you're going through, it will pass just as much as those good days past. We have to live every day trusting that God is with us, and God will continue being with us. This too shall pass, and we will continue living, and we will continue our lives. I think that that's where our purpose should be, you know? So I leave you with the question: should you be happy in those good things and the bad things? What is something that you thought, you know, that would be catastrophic in your life? Or was catastrophic in your life? But how did that change you to be a better person? I think that we should all think about that. I know that I have. And I think that in itself, it's a good way to see how God acts in our lives.